Welcome to Lower Back Pain Solutions Part 2. Hey, I'm Gina. I'm a registered dental hygienist and you are watching Burst TV. Just a quick recap, if you haven't watched Part 1, I'll link it in the notes below. Please go watch that video first. It's going to provide you with some background and some basic exercises to do every single day that'll give you mobility, flexibility before you get started on the exercises that I'm going to show you right now. One thing that I will mention, these exercises are what's helped me personally with lower back pain that has crept up for the last 10-12 years of practicing dentistry. These are not meant to treat or diagnose diseases, and I highly recommend seeing a physical therapist to evaluate your specific problem areas. Hopefully after watching Part 1, you have gained a little bit of mobility, hopefully less pain. And today I'm going to show you 5 exercises that you can build on. You will want to do 10 reps on each leg and then 2 sets of those about 2 or 3 times a week. Lie on your back with your buttock at the end of the table, right at the edge, and one knee pulled toward your chest. Then keep that knee as close as possible to your chest and extend the other leg over the edge of the table, allowing your leg and knee to relax so you can feel a stretch at the front of the hip. When you're done, bring the knee back up to protect the lower back. Pay attention to your lower back, make sure that it's not arching. Do this 10 times on each side and then do 2 sets. Another way to do this on the ground without a table is by using a yoga block. Lay on the yoga block, hold one knee up to your chest and slowly lower your leg to where you are almost touching the floor, but never actually touching it. You should feel a deep stretch in your hip flexors, and same thing, 10 times on each side, and do 2 sets of that. Position yourself against the wall on your hands with one leg up and the thigh parallel to the ground. The support foot should be pointed directly forward. Raise yourself on the toes and hold for a few seconds. Repeat 10 times on each side and do 2 sets. Here's another more challenging version of this in plank form. Get into plank position with your chin tucked, feet together, lift your pelvis, creating a straight line with your body. Activate your lower abs by bringing your belly button inward and by activating your inner thigh. Try to stay really steady as you slowly bend one knee, lift your thigh toward your belly without letting your pelvis turn. Then lower your leg, repeat with the other one, and remember to hold the position without arching your back. This movement helped me get used to hinging at the hip, using core and glute strength to bend rather than lower back. So you're gonna stand in a tall kneeling position, place a stick behind your back, 3 points of contact located at the back of your head, mid-back, and tailbone. And I used a pole, but you could probably use a broom or anything stick-like that you can find around the house. You're gonna bend the trunk forward, hinge at the hip, bring the glutes down back toward your heels, and keep the 3 points of contact at all times. Give yourself some time to get used to this one. It's really not easy. You're going to start in a split squat position with your rear foot elevated on a step. You're going to bend the knees to lower your body and keep the weight on the standing leg. Don't move your weight forward as you lower, and when you get more comfortable, you can do this with dumbbells as well, but just take your time and make sure you have a really, really good form. Stand facing a chair or bench with one foot on the bench. The hip and knee of the lifted foot should be in a 90-degree position, keeping the core and glutes engaged. Flex the lifted hip further, bringing the foot off of the bench. Slowly return the foot to the bench and repeat the exercise 10 times on each leg and do 2 sets of that. And I do have one more bonus exercise for you, which is a kettlebell hold with a rotation. This one's a little different. It's not necessarily for lower back pain, but it actually helps strengthen your lats. So in here, which for us in dentistry, or for me specifically, my lats would always be a little painful because of this twisted position we're used to while working on patients, and your elbows aren't supported. So if you don't experience this yourself, you can skip this one. Personally, I found strengthening my lats helped me with that uncomfortable feeling I got at the end of the day or middle of the day from working on unsupported elbows and being in a twisted position. Even if my elbows are tight, I would just get this like pain over here. So here we go. You'll start with a tall kneeling position, feet together, knees at shoulder distance, top of the feet resting on the floor. Push your hips forward, engage the bust muscles, feeling a gentle stretch in the front of the hips. Then lengthen your spine. Hold a kettlebell between your legs with both hands.
take a nice deep breath, rotate that head as far as you can to both sides to evaluate mobility. If one side feels tighter, spend some time in this position until both sides start to feel equal. Once both sides feel equal, repeat the process with the neck and shoulders, then repeat the process with the neck, shoulders, and kettlebell. When holding the stretch, release the excess tension in your body and focus on the breathing. Do the stretch with the kettlebells 10 times on each side and then do 2 sets of that.
I really hope you enjoyed learning about these exercises that will hopefully strengthen your muscles, prevent lower back tightness and pain. And if you tried these, leave a comment below. Let me know how it went for you. As always, if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe to Burst TV. We have new videos coming your way every Thursday, so let us know what you want us to talk about next.